Welcome back to the shooting channel, and welcome back to a different film. This is a side-by-side, a very traditional English side-by-side. It's very inexpensive. It's a 16 bore. How many of you guys love 16 bores? They're one of those calibers that have pretty much died a death within the UK at the moment. But I've had come in a very inexpensive 16 bore double trigger. You can pick these up for anything from £100, £120, £50, but I just thought it was a really nice little gun to do a review on. It's a Spanish, made in Spain. They're actually, most of the parts in this gun were actually AYA parts. It was one that's quite high in the comb, so they've copied the AYA. Obviously in the days of this was built, this is probably 60 years old, 70 years old, maybe longer, 80 years old. Non-ejector, 26-inch, 1.25, and it is just a really fun gun. And there's so many of these. You look on the internet and you see there, how many of you actually still love that traditional side-by-side 16 bore? I think they're great, and I think they're something that we really need to keep in our tradition. Everyone says the biggest thing is cost of cartridges, and actually the cost of cartridges aren't that much. A 25 box of 16 gauge cartridges, clay cartridges, for 12s is now ranges from £7 to £12. A box of 16 gauge for 20 gauge clay cartridges is probably about £10 or £11, £12. You can pick 1,000 clay cartridges up for £280, £300 a thousand. So they're not stupid. Yes, they're a little, probably a few quid more. So for all yous that comment below and say it's the cost of cartridges that stops me shooting a 16 bore, they're not that much. With the great scheme of things at the moment, everything's going up, and 16 gauge aren't that much more expensive. They're a couple of quid more. So honestly, I wanted to come and have a shoot with this. This particular one is quite an inexpensive one. This would have been handmade in its time. Box lock, double trigger, just under 14 inches long stock, straight hand stock. Honestly, if you see these, don't let them get scrapped. Pick them up, give them a home, give them a loving home. Because in years to come, if we don't look after these, you ain't gonna get them again. So I wanted to have a shoot with this and then have a little bit of a talk about it, what I think of it and what it shoots like. So, shooting a 16 bore. Yes, the cartridge is a little bit bigger than a 20 bore, a little bit smaller than a 12 bore. Most of them will be blue. These are Lival Express. This is actually a 28 gram 7, but you can get them in a clay shell as well, because you can get over and under 16 gauges, side-by-side 16 gauges. They are out there. Honestly, if you want something for a bit of fun that's different, go on Gun Trailer and have a look. Go and buy yourself a 16 bore. It is the most fun you can get. So let's see if I can shoot something. Pull. 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 So that's me shooting my inexpensive 16 gauge. I think the biggest thing I would say is because it's made to a price, the trigger pulls are quite heavy, but with the best one in the world, you're paying £100 for it, £120 for it. I mean, I still hit them with it. It wasn't stupidly heavy. So trigger ball's a bit heavy. It's 26-inch barrel, which didn't actually, it's quite a heavy gun. It's about £6 for side-by-side. It's quite heavy. Straight hand stock. The biggest positive thing I would say about this is it's high there in the comb and fat in the comb. So rather than in English side-by-side, it's quite high in the comb. So I hit majority what I shot at because that gun fitted straight into my cheek. And that is because they have taken the AYA stock dimensions off of an AYA and put it onto this gun. Okay, it wasn't built by AYA, but it's basically influenced by AYA. And a lot of people, a lot of the Spanish manufacturers did copy what AYA and how AYA makes side-by-sides. So, safety catch. But other than that, it's just a really comfortable. Starting from this end, yes, it's got no recoil pad, but it's just nice, traditional Spanish butt plate, engraved butt plate. Checkering's really nice. Straight hand stock, double trigger, safety catch, nice, easy to move. Top lever, comfortable. When you shut it, it just shuts really nicely. The rib is slightly raised on it. Box lock, square action, not rounded out there. Just a really nice all-round little fun gun. Comment below, is this something you would love to get hold of? A little 16 bore that you can just have a bit of fun with. Shoot a couple more. Pull. 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 And there you have it. The Spanish 16 bore. Comment below, is this something you would love to get hold of? A little inexpensive 16 bore to have a bit of fun with. Honestly, go out and get one in your collection. This is something I would have. I'd buy one of these for my collection because 16s ain't going to be around very long because they're not particularly popular. Let's make them popular. Let's go out and buy them. There's loads of these kicking about, inexpensive ones. Let's go out and buy a 16 bore. They're great fun to have for a bit of fun around your local playground or at a local game shoot. Just go and have a bit of fun with them. Comment below on, do you think 16 gauges should be pushed more in the UK? Comment below on what you think of the 16 bore caliber gun. Thank you for watching. Please like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. It really helps me give you content like this. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.